Hello everyone, this is Artie. Starting from today, I wanted to start a new small project just to utilize my spare time. And more importantly, I wanted to summarize my skills of using the Tableau desktop. I'll be using Tableau environment, including the Tableau Online, Tableau Desktop, Tableau Prep for over a year now, and I think it's a good time to do a summary. So my idea of doing this project is mainly about the skill set in the Tableau desktop, starting from some simple visualization like the line chart, bar charts, and the KPI cards, etc., and then adding some formatting to clean up the views and then put together an insightful dashboard. Also, I'll try to explain some of my ideas of what's a better chart in some business cases. So let's get started. First thing first, I need a data set. So I simply searched the Tableau public datasets, and then the first thing pops up is the Tableau public resources. So it just goes into this link. The second tab is the sample data, and then you see tons of the topics available here. But if none of these interests you, don't worry, you can just all the way scroll down to the bottom, and there is a section called the data sources. Here is a tons of the redirect link to the other public available data sets. So I'm just gonna go here. This is where I downloaded my data and I stored it on my desktop. As you can see, it's in here. So let's just head over to Tableau desktop. On the left pane, you have all these options to connect to the data. Because I have my data as the local file, so I can just connect from here. If you don't see any of the options in the list, you can choose more. And if you're connecting data from a server, there's tons of options there too. So this is a data source pane in the desktop, and then if you have multiple sheets, you will see all the sheets listed here. But this one, I only have one sheet, and on this section, you can do all the joins, unions, or the relationship between the tables. The bottom part of the screen here, that's two sections. On the left is like the overview of all the fields, and on the right you actually see some data value. Notice that here it's only sampling the top 100 rows. If you want to see more rows, you can just simply type a number here, and it's giving me the top 200 rows. Okay, I want to do some, here, you can, if you don't want to see this table, you can just hide it. And you can always bring it back like this. Okay, I'm gonna do some simple data clean here. First column is a date, but it's actually recognized as string, so I'm just gonna convert it to date. Second column is obviously a geographic row, so I'm going to turn that to geographic row, and then I'll choose province. Also, I don't like this name, so I'm just going to rename it to province. And then just briefly glance through the other fields. The other thing I do is I go to a sheet and take a look at some of the fields. So I find this coordinate may not be really helpful. I'll delete it later. Also, this one is not really helpful. Status has all nulls, same for the symbol. UOM, which is the unit of measure, but it's all values are units, so it's not gonna be helpful. Same thing for this one. So I'll remove these 5 and the coordinates and the vector. Go back to the data source. I can, this is one of the targeted field. So I don't have the delete option. This is because Tableau, when Tableau connects to the data, it does not overwrite the data. You can hide it here, so the data is still available. It's just not gonna show it in the data pane. So I'm just gonna hide this one. So that's the second one. Third one. You can this bar to scroll to the right. And I want to remove this one. Here notice the hide option is being grayed out. It's because in my sheet I'm actually using this field, so I'm just going to remove it. And it gives me the hide option now. I don't need the coordinate, and I don't need these two. Simply hide them. When it goes to the sheet, you'll notice all of those the hidden the fields I hide. They don't appear in the data pane here, but you can always bring them back. Here's the option for show hidden fields. You see the fields in gray. They're the ones I hide. And you can always unhide a field like this, but I'll keep it hidden. Okay, I don't show the hidden fields. Okay, for my following analysis, I will base on these fields.